Just because you're in a relationship, you think you know your partner, where we're always changing and growing and evolving. So that means someone needs to stop, get to know their partner to really deepen their bond. And if you're single, you need to deepen the bond within yourself. Want to learn more and uncover what that blockage is? Stay right here with me with Tour Source Tarot Channel to learn more. Welcome back to Tour Source Tarot Channel. It's your girl Keela here with another love reading. So let's go ahead and get right into it and unpack to release these blockages, gain clarity, and continue healing on this journey. All right, so the first message I have for you is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This is great because, like I said in the intro, we are always growing and evolving. So that means we always have to keep tapping into our relationships to learn more about the other person. What's important to them right now? What are their goals? How can I support you? If you are single, tap into yourself too. Ask yourself these questions. What is something that you want to grow in? What is something that you want to learn more? How can you continue to heal the process for yourself? So let's go ahead and dive on in, get the tarot, and learn more about getting to know each other. Spirit, tell me why getting to know each other is here. What else do we need to know about getting to know each other? All right. Got the Hangman here. All right. We got the Queen of Cups and we have the Hangman. Yeah. So with the Queen of Cups here, there could be someone in the relationship that feeling like they are giving more or doing more than the other person. That other person may feel like you're just being sensitive, not really listening to what you're saying. But we also got to make sure that the way that we are communicating is in a way that we can be heard. Have you ever heard the phrase that you're talking, I cannot really hear or understand what you're saying because the tone of your voice is overpowering the message that you are trying to convey. So we need to figure out a different way to be able to communicate to where your message or what you are saying is being heard by the other person. And also ask your partner, how can you support them? That opens up an open communication for there can be a give and take. The Hangman is here, meaning that in a relationship, sometimes we have to make sacrifices. Sometimes we have to wait before things are revealed or before we can actually see a change. We don't change overnight. Things do not happen overnight. So therefore, we have to have patience with ourselves and with others as well. And that also goes into my friends that are single. We have to have patience. We also have to do work on ourselves. If you're out there and you want to meet someone, are you open to receive? How is your communicating skills when you are speaking to someone? Are you listening to them or are you listening to hear a red flag? That's real. Sometimes we have, we carry this hurt and we think that everyone out there is just, I can't find a good person, right? Because you're thinking about all the things that people have done to you, or every time someone says something to you, it's hard for you to believe them. So you're just red flag on the play. This is something that I say to people is when I first meet you or establishing a relationship with you, regardless if it's work, family, friends, significant other, I go in, I trust you. I have no reason not to trust you. The only reason that I will not trust you is if you give me a reason not to trust you. So I am encouraging someone to go in with an open mind and an open heart to allow yourself to really receive the other person. Yeah, there are some that are out there who is, are professional daters. Let's just call it that way, right? But then there are some who are really trying to get to know someone or meet them. You have to meet them and establish a conversation, get to know them to figure out if this bond is really worth deepening, or maybe we could just be friends. And even that is not a bad thing. You just gained another friend. For my friends who are in a relationship, you never know how your partner is feeling because you are talking at them versus communicating with them. You'll be surprised what might come up when you actually set the time aside to openly communicate with your partner. Ask them how their day is going. What are you working on? What are your goals? When is the last time you've actually asked your partner what their goals are, or what are they interested in, and figuring out the best way to support them, and vice versa. Change the perspective of how you are communicating with your loved one and with yourself. Let's get some clarification cards and see why the Queen of Cups is here in reverse. When you open up the communication, it's automatically going to form a different type of bond because you are asking open-ended questions. You are asking the best way to support. Sometimes you have to lean in and sometimes you have to lean out. Something that one of my team members told me, that just in leadership, they would like their leader to be, or they are a faucet, right? They want to be able to turn on when they need the support and turn off when they don't need the support. That's huge because you have to know when to lean in and when to step back, and know that even stepping back is still a form of supporting, depending on the way that your partner needs you to show up for support. And my question back to my colleague was, okay, great. Now, when you turn on the faucet have different type of drips. You want a slow drip or you want me to come in fast? You ask those questions, but because she told me that, I was able to come back with another open-ended question to ask. Let me know when the faucet is running or it got a slow drip. That will help me with the way that I approach you and lean in to support you with a project. Just something I'll throw in there real quick. All right, Spirit, why is the Queen of Cups here in reverse? Thank you for these messages. All right. There could have been some type of grief or heartbreak that has happened within a relationship and even within yourself that you really need to heal from. Something that I learned in therapy going through EMDR process is that you have to build yourself a resource container. What does a resource container look like? It could be a person, place, or thing. Sometimes when we are going through grief or we're trying to heal, it gets rough as you're going through this healing process, but you think about what is it that you need, that you have placed in this container jar that you can use right now at this moment to get you through this grief. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to feel. That is very important. We're going to validate your feelings, but your feelings is not a fact. And that is a tough pill to swallow, but it's reality. All feelings need to be validated. Allow yourself to feel, but do not live in that feeling. If you live in that feeling, you're not able to heal properly and in a healthy way. If you have been hurt, the culture has such a bad habit of saying, keep yourself busy. Time heals all wounds. It's not healthy if you're not really allowing yourself to feel. You have to feel so you can know what made you feel good and what made you not feel so good. When you are able to identify the things that did not feel well, you are able to recognize that so you will not repeat the same cycles. That way, when it comes up again, I remember that didn't make me feel good. Let me go ahead and exit stage left. Versus, it didn't make me feel good, but it's, the red flag you're trying to make burnt orange. No, it's red. And we all have a habit of doing it. But the way to really strengthen your bond, you have to tap in your inner self first. Dig deep down to really acknowledge the things that don't feel good, so you can be able to address them in more of a healthy way with yourself and with your partner in your relationships. Forgive yourself, forgive the situation, and forgive the people who may have caused the hurt and the pain. And once you do that and you really truly work on it with your inner self first, you start to feel a breakthrough. The Ace of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck. You start to shift your mindset, have new ideas, you realize the truth, and you're able to address certain situations that didn't feel good to you in a different manner, to where you are heard, not the tone is a distraction from the message. And then we have the Lovers here, which is great. I love the Lovers card because it's all about the connection. It's all about the desire. You deepen that bond, the desire will heighten for one another. The desire will heighten for yourself if you're out there looking or wanting to open yourself up to receive. Yep. The blindfold comes off. You're able to really see the truth, which we saw that right here with the Ace of Swords, realizing the truth. You know which path to choose. You're able to analyze in a more healthy way. This is really good. This is really, really good. I'm glad that I was able to tap in and just deliver this message for you all, because a lot of us are just moving around in life just hurt and thinking that because time has passed or they're keeping themselves busy, they are able to move on. That's not moving on in a healthy way. It's really, really not. Yeah, because it's going to create that weakness, that self-doubt, and just lower your confidence and your self-esteem. And you're going to be feeling like you're alone. Let's really unpack what is hurting us. Put that sucker in a box, tape it up, and put it in storage. But allow yourself to feel, build yourself a healing container. What does that look like for you? You can put in something in there that's imaginary, a color, a journal. I love the beach. So the beach is in there for me. The water is always soothing and healing. And I always feel like the waves is just washing away all the hurt and the pain. All right. A final message that I have for you all is look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. And there's nothing left for anything to be said, because it's right there. All right, my friends, if you are looking to book a personal reading, please head on over to beboldapothecary.com, select Two of Swords. Head on over there because I could be doing a special for the month of December. So go ahead and check out the website. Go over to Two of Swords, see if there's something special there on the page, and schedule your reading today. Until next time, peace, light, and love. What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like today's reading, make sure you turn on that notification bell. Subscribe, comment, and like. And if you're interested in a personal reading, make sure you visit my website, beboldapothecary.com. Select Two of Swords and schedule your reading right now. Until next time, peace, light, and love.